Hello guys, how's it going? Today we're gonna be doing some standard rank climb with Deathrattle DemonHunter, and I haven't had a chance to really show off this deck yet, but it is one of my favorites. I crafted this about a month ago before Deathrattle DemonHunter really hit the pro scene, and I've been playing it a lot, and it's actually so nice to see it in the pro scene. The sad thing is that it will probably come down to being nerfed soon, which is sad because like it's being played a lot. But so right now with this hand, we're kind of like, okay, we're going against the warlock. I think what we're gonna do is having Tusk Piercer is really good because it gets us damage, it gets us card draw, two Tusk Piercers. Okay, this is a pretty dog shit hand, but it's still not terrible because next turn we draw two. Worst case scenario, we can Demon Claw attack, get another one going. Um, what we're really looking for right now is maybe Far Watch Post. Depending on what he's playing, is what we're really going to go off of. If he's Demon Seed, which I kind of want to hope, or not, I don't hope he is, but I kind of just could see him being Demon Seed. Ooh, okay, just a pass then. Okay. So I probably should attack beforehand, but this was honestly the best death rattle I was gonna get. So what's really cool about this is if he kills this, I get this on board. So yes, I have to spend two cards to really get the damage flowing, but he had to spend time to kill it, and it just replaces itself. So it kind of follows down the chain of Razorboar summons, Devouring Ectoplasm, Fell Rattler, or Razorfen Beastmaster. Razorfen Beastmaster summons Persistent Peddler, Renowned Performer, and so on and so forth. Your big cards are Death Speaker Blackthorn, who will summon three Death Rattles that cost less than 5 from your deck. Eldari Inquisitor, who rushes down your opponent because you can attack and it hits face, and it can clear the board. Okay, so right now, I kind of want to hold Restaurant Riper in case he has Mithril Rod. Um, I think this might be the play. So next turn, if he kills this, it'll summon this to the board. We're out of Death Rattles. Not a good play. So we'll have this, which will draw us another one. And hopefully we'll get something like... Fell Rattler's good, but I've seen a lot of people swap between one Fell Rattler and two Fell Steel, or one Fell Steel and two Fell Rattler. I personally prefer one Fell Rattle or one Fell Steel. Oh, yep, so he had to do that. He knows that if he kills that, it's gonna summon something else. So let's do this actually. See what we can get. Okay, nice. Um, so this is a tricky hand. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna trade. Yeah, let's trade. Okay. It would have been nice to get the extra damage, but to be honest, I'm not gonna expect to really. I wanted to see what I could draw off of it. But this is good because hopefully it summons Razorfen Beastmaster. He's really trying to play around. Ooh, okay. Let's give him something. Let's just create a wide board. Now, this could have been a misplay because if he has Soul Rend, we're completely screwed. But we'll get a Death Head Cultist. We have Skull of Gul'dan. Okay, so he's gonna lifesteal that. I could see him just going face. Okay, yep. Or that. That's good. What's he gonna play? Another one? Okay. So Skull of Gul'dan here, which gets our Fell Stealer up. Now, he has a big hand. He's Warlock. He can really ramp up his damage, get a lot of life steal, do a lot of big things. We want to passively deal with this Fiend because we don't really have a lot of spells. We really just have a lot of minions. So we're going to try and just make him trade in. and just keep him on his edge. We're really going to just try and ramp him down. So like next turn, okay. Now he's just going to go face, which makes sense. But what I want to do here, let's Illidari Studies and see what we can find. Oh, okay. Okay, so here is where we honestly have kill potential. So we have Felsteel Executioner deals 4. We have Illidari Inquisitor, which deals 8. That is a combo of 12 damage. If he leaves 2 damage on the board, which will be hard to get rid of because Devouring Ectoplasm will leave 2. Persistent. Okay, that's really good. That was almost terrible for us, and it really... Okay. Well played. So... So just like that, we really show off the insane burst of this deck. And I know why a lot of people really talk about, like, you know, run a Felsteel Executioner, like run 2 of them. But in that scenario, I just feel like the Felsteel Executioner, you just need 1. Because that game was not going to go any longer than that, really. And I just feel like having the 1 Felsteel Executioner is just so much better than losing out on 2 Fel Rattlers. Because Fel Rattlers deal with 3 life minions. They deal with trying to deal 1 damage to all enemy minions. So if your opponent has like a 4/4 and like 4 1s, like let's say you're going against Hunter, and they play something that summons a lot of 1/1s, the Fel Rattler just runs into the big one, deals 1 to everything, and wipes the board for 3 mana. And it's so good. I almost thought this was the same guy. Um, we really just want more death rattles. Illidari Studies is so good. It's just not really good on turn 1. Because let's say you find it turn 6. You can potentially get a Skull of Gul'dan. But let's say you find Skull of Gul'dan on turn 1. You can't play that for another 6 turns. Ooh, okay, this guy's actually Demon Seed. Okay, so this is going to be quite a long game. That is not necessarily a good card to draw like that. You really only want to find that after turn 6. But, I mean, we're going to be running through this hand. Okay, so yeah, this guy, so against Demon Seed, let's see if we can get a Razor Boar. Honestly, I'm just going to coin this out just to get damage on the board. So this is going to be a really hard deck to beat because they have a lot of defensive spells. They do a lot of damage to themselves, but they have a lot of healing. This is just going to be how fast can we burn this dude down, and how fast can we, like, just how fast can we make this game go? So he needs to deal 3 to get to his next quest. For those that don't know, after he cycles through this quest 3 times, he gets a minion that allows him to battle cry. All damage you take goes to your opponent. So what his objective is, yeah, I could kind of see that coming. But so here is where Fel Rattler is going to come into play. So what we really want to do is just keep pressuring. But for those that don't know, so he gets that minion down. On his turn, all his spells really do damage to himself. So what he's trying to do is ramp up, run out of spells, play a bunch of cost-reducted minions like Baron Scavenger, and I think it's the Blood Shard Quillbore, that if you have 10 or fewer cards in your deck, they do extra effects. So yeah, right here. But this is where this comes down to, like, that's so good. He just had to spend 2 mana to kill that. Now, he might be able to kill it again, but that's just spells he's running out of. Like, Okay, that sucks. He's gonna complete the quest, and he gets 3 back. See, that's just kind of the shitty thing about this, is that it really sucks to fucking play against, because it's just like, it's nerfed, but like, what's nerfed about this? Like, okay. So, I'm thinking... I don't want to Illidari Studies just yet. Okay, so he has to deal 3 more damage to himself, and he gets it back, so he's back up to 10. So what we're really trying to do is we're trying to get, so Fellsteel Executioner, we're trying to get that. We're trying to get that on turn. We can try and get Illidari Inquisitor to just go ham. Virus detected. Okay, so here's where the swing turn's gonna come down. Skull of Gul'dan, we're gonna have, oh, he's just going for card draw. Alright, nice, I respect it. Alright, so this is where the game's gonna come down to, can we win or not? Okay, so he deals 2 to himself, he goes down to 1. He gets 3 back, he's at 4. He has to have a Drain Soul. He has to have, oh, I'm trying to think. He could have some taunt minions like Baron Scavenger, but he has to do more damage to himself to draw those, because he cannot Mortal Coil it. He cannot, oh. Yep, that's what I was thinking. He's just gonna play it out, right? So we need... Oof, this game looks like it might be a wrap. Okay. Okay, so he deals 1. Yeah, so sadly, this game is just over. Okay, so he's raised the dogs. Okay. Okay, so we got Razorboar on deck. He kills it, we get Razorfen Beastmaster. Or or Fell Rattler. Hopefully we get Razorfen Beastmaster. Ooh, what's he gonna play? Fireworks? Ooh, okay. So he's Pirate. So this is gonna be... I'm thinking... So in that scenario, we could have just wiped it off with Fell Rattler. But getting Renowned Performer on the board is not bad. He, like, right now, we have him trying to just get boards, like, board control. And that's really good because, yeah, like, he's missing out on stuff like that. Okay, so what we're gonna do here... We're just gonna keep pressuring him. So in 2 turns we have Death Speaker Blackthorn. Hopefully next turn we can get Skull of Gul'dan off the top. Our Watch Post wouldn't be bad. Ooh. Give 1/1 to all minions in your hand. Oh, okay. Banger. So it does suck he's going to give them +1/+1 again, but I just didn't really feel like killing it because right now we just really have dominant board control. Next turn, we're going to get a ton of minions on deck. I'm sure we can deal with this. Okay. So, we're probably going to have to be forced to trade here. Oh, okay. Damn, that sucks. Oof. Scolded again could only get us. I think this is just better. In this scenario, he has 4 cards. The only card draw he has is Cutting Class. Thank you for the heal. Bro, I was wondering when that was going to come on. But this is where it gets so fucking good. Is he, like... Okay, dope. Good for you. We refill the hand. Okay, so this is where if we get an Illidari Inquisitor this turn, we close the game out. Because so right now he's like, okay, I want to finish my quest. I have the mana to do it. I have some low cost minions. He's probably thinking right now, okay, I either have too expensive of pirates or I have the pirates I need, but all I can do is go up to 14. He has 11, 12. Okay, that's not bad. We still have 4 damage on the board, and we get 2/2. The armor's up. Okay. We're gonna clear this. Play the weapon. So right now he has 3 cards. He's out of brawls. All he has left is his pirates, and he needs to play 1 pirate. He can get Captain Rokara out, but it doesn't necessarily mean anything because it summons a Juggernaut. I think it would deal 2. Does it deal 2? Okay, that's really good though. But he has to take a damage. Okay, so he plays Rokara. Okay, so summons Juggernaut. Okay, so first off, let's just get rid of his weapon. Okay. Kind of feel bad for the guy. He was playing really good, but the aggro we had and just the card draw and everything we had was just so good. When we really look closely at the deck, it really kind of shows off just how powerful it is. Like, if we're starting from the top, Ildari's Studies is so good in finding you an answer you need. Tusk Piercer is good for damage, it's good for early game, it's good for drawing cards. Play it turn 1, attack twice on turn 1 and 2, draw a card. Cult Neophyte and Far Watch Post are so good for slowing the game down. Razor Boar is so good at summoning, like just getting the roll started. Like it summons anything from like all the way down to literally Persistent Peddler. Like you get a roll where it's Razor Boar summons Deathhead Cultist, or it summons Devouring Ectoplasm. They kill it all. Devouring Ectoplasm summons like a random 2/2 Adventurer, or it summons Fell Rattler. Fell Steel Executioner really allows you to get its 12 damage over 3 turns, which is just insane. And then pair that with your hero power, which you most likely will have mana for. So it's literally it's like 15 damage. Um, Razorfen Beastmaster is so good. I love the artwork on it. Rustrot Viper, tradable, card draw. So good for just taking out weapons. Weapons are so huge this expansion, like especially with pirates and paladins, and even mages and warlocks have weapons now. Persistent Peddler is really good for refilling your board too. Um, Raging Fell Screamer is really good for playing on turn 4 or 5, and then being able to play Eldari Inquisitor on turn 6, because it's really the only demon you have in your deck. Renowned Performer is so good because it has lower stats, but it summons 2/1/1s with Taunt, which can really help you survive. School of Gul'dan is really good too if you can get it on the right turn, because it just gives you a huge amount of card draw and a huge swing turn. You could find like let's say you find Razor Boar, Devouring Ectoplasm, Fell Rattler. You play them all. Razor Boar is gonna get you something from your hand. Death's Head has Taunt, gives you a heal. Fell Rattler has Rush and can deal 1 onto all. So good. Now the big hitters in the deck are gonna be your Death Speaker Blackthorn. He summons 3 Deathrattle minions from your deck that cost 5 or less. So pretty much everything. So it can be just absolutely huge to get 3 minions on the board that will refill or do something when they die. Eldari Inquisitor is your finisher. And that's what's so insane is you can Raging Fell Scream, so it costs 6. Then you get your Fellsteel Executioner online. You play Eldari Inquisitor on turn 6 or 7, and you can deal 15 with hero power, and then 8. So it's 13 damage just straight to the face. And most of the time, you're going to be dealing 10 to 20 damage with just how fast this deck is. It is honestly such a good deck. And if you just want to play on budget, you don't want to really, I'll make a video about it, but if you don't want to really have something too expensive, you don't need Fellsteel Executioner and you don't need Death Speaker Blackthorn, but they are still really good keys to the deck. It's like if you have them, your win rate will probably go up a little bit. But if you don't have them, generally you'll be able to close out game with Eldari and then your hero power. Alright, thanks for watching. I really hope you liked it. If you liked the video, just like, comment, subscribe. Thank you. Have a nice day.